All right, welcome aboard once again, everybody. Cameron High School Gymnasium, boys Heart of the North Conference basketball for you tonight. Cameron Comets welcoming in the Spooner Rails. Spooner comes in under head coach Sam Smith in his first year as head coach up there in Spooner. 1-16 overall. Still looking for their first win in the Heart of the North. They just had a game Tuesday night over at Unity. Tough one for them. They only managed 24 points, hoping to bounce back here in this game tonight against the Comets. Leading scorers there for those Spooner Rails at 6 foot, the junior Noah Smith averages just over 12 points a game at 6'6". Junior Ben Eichten at 9.3, and also senior, I guess, in that starting lineup, Joey Romportal at 6'3", is just over 9 points per game also. Eichten and Smith both at about 8 rebounds per game, so they're their leading rebounders for the Rails. The team averaging 34 points per game. They did manage to put up 70 against the Ladysmith Lumberjacks a couple of weeks ago in January. And their only win of the season still that South Shore victory way back in the first week of January. So Spooner Rails hoping to bounce back here tonight. Of course, the Comets under head coach Troy LaValle, 17th season already for Troy. They come in at 10-5 overall, 8-2 in the Heart of the North. That ties them with the Unity Eagles for that second spot. Northwestern, of course, in the first position there in the Heart of the North Conference. Unity did upset the Tigers a couple weeks ago, so that put the Tigers down one notch, but they're 9-1. And, of course, both of the losses for the Cameron Comets coming at the hands of the Northwestern Tigers. Scoring leaders for the Comets: Brady Gronsky, senior, 14.2 per game. Dylan Jorgensen, the freshman, at 12.9. And then Butterfield and Guerra, both at 11 points per game. Gronsky and Butterfield also at about 8 rebounds per game. And the Comets average 69 points a game. So, on paper, of course, looks like a lopsided affair, but we all know that at this level anything can happen, and the upsets are there. Comets do have back-to-back games next week. It's going to be a busy week for them, busy couple of weeks here. On Monday, they travel to Hayward. That's going to be a big one for them. Then they have a non-conference matchup against the Osceola Chieftains. Osceola, a good team. Third in the middle border at 14-4 overall. Next time the Comets are on the home floor will be next Friday night. That's versus Unity. The Rails, on the other hand, non-conference action. I think on Tuesday they've got Ellsworth, and then they're back in Heart of the North play on the 12th versus St. Croix Falls. St. Croix Falls also a good team. So the teams at the top of the Heart of the North doing pretty well, and then we've got teams towards the bottom that are struggling a little bit. So this is the We Are Network. My name's Jay Cornell. Glad to be on with you tonight. I did get a chance to talk to Troy LaValle. We're going to hear that interview as soon as we come back. Going to hear a couple of words, and we'll get the anthem and line up and meet the teams, get the tip. Come on back.
Let's go.
This is my life in the Air National Guard.
You can't stop this. Never. Let's go.
Well, I thought I had an interview for you with Troy LaValle. I had a chance to talk to him today about his team. Coming off a tough loss up there at Northwestern. Basically boiled down to execution right at the end and missing some free throws. They're shooting about 60% from the stripe, are the Cameron Comets. And they went on a bit of a dry spell at Northwestern and took a tough loss there that was hopefully going to put them, when they went up there, they were hoping to get a lead of that, get a share of that lead in the conference, but wasn't meant to be. Other teams in action tonight. In the heart of the North, Ladysmith's up at Ashland. Cumberland and Barron doing battle right over here in Barron. Unity at Hayward, so the Comets will have their eye on that one. That one's going to go a long way towards seeing who jockeys at that top spot amongst the top teams, I should say, in the heart of the North. And then Northwestern at St. Croix Falls, and that's an upset in the Bruins. St. Croix Falls at 8-3 certainly can be a team to contend with. They've got some athletes over there. As you see, the Comets take the floor again. Their home whites. Spooner rails and those dark warm-ups and that cardinal red. It is youth night tonight. I talked to Troy about that as well. He does a nice job at that lower level with these little Comets. And we're going to be entertained at halftime by those kids. And I can see they've got some banners over there for them. Looks like a half a dozen basketballs to go out to somebody. So youth night tonight. Nice crowd on hand for it. The adult section for the Comets is fairly elbow to elbow on that far side. Student section pretty quiet tonight. No school today for the Comets. And the rail section elbow to elbow there in those lower seats as well. So looking forward to this one tonight. Glad to have you aboard. We're going to hear one more time from Northwood Tech and from Air Force. We'll be right back here on the We Are Network. Come on.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
All right, welcome back here, Cameron High School Gymnasium, as we're set to do battle here. The Cameron Comets, Spooner Rails. Spooner, as I mentioned, looking for their first win in the heart of the North. And I was at their game at Cumberland, about a week and a half ago, and, you know, they've got some athletes on this team. They run the floor fairly well, got a couple of good defenders. Just had a hard time finishing at the rim for the most part, is the ingredient that I saw missing from these Spooner Rails. Hopefully Coach Smith is starting to get them to turn the corner here a little bit. And the Cameron Comets, on the other hand, like I said, sharing that second spot in the heart of the North. And looking to move up one more notch here tonight. Comet girls, they'll be back in action on Monday night versus the Cumberland Beavers. Big decisive win last night here versus Unity. Girls are second in the Heart of the North behind Hayward. Hayward sits undefeated in the Heart of the North and 18-1 overall. They meet each other again, the Comets and the Hurricanes, on the last game of the regular season. That should be an exciting one. I'm not 100% sure where that one is. I think it's up in Hayward. So that is going to have some big ramifications if these two teams, the girls Hurricanes and the girl Comets, continue on the path that they're on. So should be an exciting time for Comet basketball as we start to tick down towards playoffs already. Of course, everybody makes the playoffs. High school basketball, WIAA. But things get thinned out fairly quickly as they get into regional action. The girls will be into regional action, I believe, at the end of this month, a week ahead of the boys. As I mentioned, these Rails will be back in action on Tuesday night versus Ellsworth in that Middle Border Conference. And Ellsworth, also a tough team there. And the Osceola Chieftains and the Comets will do battle in non-conference action. All right, so once again, Jay Cornell, We Are Network. I've got my statistician by my side and one Colin Ewings, fifth grader here at Cameron Middle School. So we'll squeeze the halftime stats in from Cal when we get a little pause in the action from that youth basketball game that's going to be going on. I'm not exactly sure what's going to be going on. I'm guessing they're going to split the court and have two teams on either end battling it out for nothing but pride. And again, they've got some basketballs to pass out over there. They've got some banners to pass out. Troy does a nice job here with Cameron Comets basketball from top to bottom. All right, well, they're going to line up here. I'm not sure if we have somebody singing the anthem live or if they're going to do a recorded version, but either way, we'll get the anthem, get the starting lineups, and we'll be underway here. Heart of the North Conference basketball, Spooner Rails, Cameron Comets. It looks like we're going to have a recorded version of the Star Spangled Banner here tonight as the PA announcer makes sure her mic works.
Basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's Heart of the North Conference basketball game between the visiting Spooner Rails and our own Cameron Comets. The WIAA Spooner High School and Cameron High School have a long-standing reputation of quality sports competition and outstanding athletes. In order to retain that reputation and make this a positive educational experience, we ask that athletes, cheerleaders, coaches, and fans conduct themselves in a sportsmanlike manner. At this time, to honor America and those defending our freedom, please stand if able, remove your hats, and listen to the playing of our national anthem.
So we'll catch the anthem, get the lineups, and we'll be underway. Let's listen in. All right. Ready for action here, as we're going to hear from the Spooner Rails first. Under head coach Sam Smith in his first year. Ethan Hedinger getting the start, 6-foot senior. Joey Romportal, also a senior, 6'3". Cameron Rich, a junior, 5'10", getting the start. Noah Smith, their leading scorer, number 24, is a junior. And number 33 getting the start, Jack Sutton, 6'1" junior. For the Comets, of course, number 5, Guerra, 6-foot junior. Jaden Silvernail getting the start, 6'1", senior, number 10. Jackson Griffin, 5'10", senior. Dylan Jorgensen, the freshman, 6'2", getting the start. And, of course, Brady Gronsky at 6'3", senior, getting the start. So Troy mixing it up a little bit with the starting lineups here. It's going to be Sutton jumping against Gronsky. And we'll be underway here. Playing for pride here, the Spooner Rails trying to get a W in the heart of the North. Comets trying to move up the ladder, catch the front runner. And the Tigers and the Rails get the tip. Silvernail controls it, and here we go. Guerra's got it now, top of the key. Gets it over to Jorgensen. Griffin now, around the horn they go. Silvernail looking down low, finds Gronsky, kicks it back out. Silvernail, Griffin, Guerra. Looks like they are in a matchup. Yeah, they're matched up as Guerra's going to take a deep three and hit it. Guerra from downtown, cool as a cucumber, hits it. 3-0 already, just underway here. Heart of the North basketball. Rails turn it over. Guerra's got it. Tried to get it in to Sutton and threw it away. Guerra now guarded by Sutton. In comes Jorgensen, high up the glass, no good. Gronsky with the rebound. They're going to fight for it. It's going to be a held ball. It's going to be Spooner Rails basketball on the held ball. Looks like the Comets are going to apply some pressure. Hedinger trying to dribble across, gets it over to Rich. Rich to Hedinger. They're going to have to get it across. They're going to get 10 seconds. Hedinger puts his head down. Rich does, rather. Gets it across. Finally, they get it down low. Up hard. Smith tries to get in. And looking like he was looking for a foul. Hits it off the iron, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Rails. Rich passes it in. Up and good. Noah Smith, their leading scorer, 6-foot junior, puts it up and in, and it's 3-2. Comets have the lead and the ball. Gronsky down low. Forces his way in at the block. Up and good off the glass with that right hand. Yeah, once he starts getting you to cheat to his right side, he's going to take a big step and get across and put it in pretty easily. Speaking of that, Rails get all the way down the floor, length of the floor. Jack Sutton puts it up and in. Gronsky now down in the paint, hassled. He's got bodies all over him, including one on the floor. Jorgensen will take a little 10-footer and hit it. Rails now with it. Romportal pressured. Almost travels, finally gives it up. That's Hedinger. Hedinger gets it across the timeline. Pressure by Guerra. Tipped it away momentarily. Retains possession. Here's Sutton now. Back to Hedinger. He eyeballs it. Dribbles in. Nice pass down low. Up. Misses. That was Smith that missed a freebie under there. And we talked about that a little bit. Jorgensen will take a deep three, no good. Smith came down with the rebound, gets it to Hediger. Hediger surveys, tries a pass inside. It's going to be a push on Guerra. So early on, home team 7, Gester 4. 15-11 to go here, first half. It's going to be Rails ball underneath their own hoop. Rich passes it in. Smith, wrestling match, a lot of contact. They're going to call a foul on Silvernail. Silvernail complains, but he had a half Nelson on him. As Butterfield's going to come in. Scott Butterfield getting his first action. Scott's really come to life here the last few games. Started the season rusty as he should have, but he's got some skills out there as they pass it in. Smith has it. Gets it over to Sutton. Sutton dribbles left side. Rich now penetrates. Back out. Ron Portal. Little fake along the baseline. Big Euro step in for Ron Portal. He loses it. Nice defense by Jorgensen. Rips it away. Guerra's got an open look. Little head fake. Little 10-footer in. Nice head fake by Guerra. Get his man in the air, dribbles around him, and calmly hits a little 10-foot J. Nice pass inside. That one, I think Gronsky or Butterfield got a piece of that, blocked it. Jack Sutton up with it, and it was blocked as Guerra's going to hit another three from downtown. And we're going to have our first timeout, 30 seconds, called by the Spooner Rails. We'll take a quick break. 12-4 early on. The home team has the lead, 14-19. First half. All right, back in action here as the Comets are applying pressure. Griffith's got the baseline. They finally get it ahead to Smith. Smith's looking for somebody. He's got to get across the timeline. Finally does. He's hassled by Butterfield. They're letting him play a little bit. Pretty good contact here as Ron Portal dribbles in. Big Euro step up and in with the left hand. Nice move by Ron Portal. Guerra now for the Comets, dribbles it across. Griffith has it. Griffith looking down low, but nothing there. Finally passes, skip pass to nobody, and Jorgensen, Johnny on the spot, intercepts it. Back out to Griffith now, a little floater up, off the rim, no good. Butterfield has it, up, and is pushed. Scott Butterfield going to go to the stripe. First foul of the game, I believe, isn't it? No. I must have fell asleep. Third foul of the game. Hediger is going to get the harm on that one. Ethan Hediger. First one is good from Butterfield. Shooting 75% from the free throw line is Scott Butterfield. So Comets, or I'm sorry, the Rails have a substitution. Shamari Foy comes in, number 5. He's got the ball now, and he's guarded again in the baseline as the Comets put pressure on. Hediger trying to get across, and little screen set, freed him up. Ron Portal gets it down, back out. Ron Portal dribbles in. Hediger eyeballs it, passes it down, up, and good. That was Ben Eichten, 6'6" junior, up and in. 14-8, 13-15 to go. Comets have the lead. Nice pass down low. Gronsky's blocked. Had a bunny there. Could have went on the other side of the rim and used the rim, but nice move by Ron Portal. Left-handed up off the glass. It's going to stay with the Rails as Foyle pass it in underneath. Comes in, Sutton now, dribbles in, looking for somebody, gets it back to Foy. He'll shoot it deep. High arcing shot off the iron, no good. Guerra has it now for the Comets. Michael Gronsky in for the Comets, gets it down low to Scott Butterfield. Scott back out. Brady Gronsky from just inside the arc. Ball bounces around and ends up in the hands of the Rails. Hedinger now, left side. Gets it down, back out to Hedinger. Back down again, guarded by Butterfield as Eichten. Tries to pass to Sutton inside. Eichten not ready for it. Intercepted. On the run now are the Comets. Gronsky running the floor. Contact. But just out of bounds. It's going to stay with... Yeah, it's going to stay with the Comets as Gronsky's going to have a seat. Silvernail back in. Michael Gronsky in. Butterfield has it now, hands it off to Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking. All the way they go to Michael Gronsky back out. Griffin's got an open look, will shoot it, hit it. Open look from downtown for Jackson. He buries it. Makes the score 17-8, 11:58 to go as they're still trying to get it across the timeline, and they do. Eichten has it now, number 32. Loses it. Jorgensen all the way, up and good. Jorgensen, nice job of protecting the ball on that breakaway. And he gets contact. He's going to get a cheapie as Jorgensen out there on Rom Portal. Yeah, unnecessary one there. Rails ball. Third team foul on the home team Comets, one on the guests. As Rich comes back in for the Spooner Rails. Sutton has a seat. They get it over the top. Nice pass down low. Eichten travels. Did everything right there. That was a nice play they had drawn up, the Spooner Rails. Just drug that trail foot. Guerra coming across the timeline for the Comets. Jorgensen. Butterfield now. Silvernail. Back around they go. Down low to Butterfield. Back out to Jorgensen. Michael Gronsky's got an open look. Off the iron, no good. And Foy has the rebound for the Rails. Rich has it now. Rich will pump it up from downtown. Somebody got a piece of that one. I think Silvernail did. I don't think Smith got the memo. He could have let that one go. That was off of the Comets. But out of bounds, going to go over to the Comets. 19-8, 11 minutes to go, first half. Comets have the lead. They have the ball. Guerra has it. Top of the key, gets it around. Gronsky back to Grassman in for the Comets, number 4. Nice pass down low. Gronsky up and in. Michael Gronsky gets into the score column as they put pressure on to the Comets. Jargon's going to pick up another cheapie out there if he's not careful. Nice pass down low. Up and good for Smith. So the Rails leading scorer gets into the scorebook. Is that Smith's first points? No, he's got 6 already. All right. Guerra down low. Gronsky, Butterfield back out to Michael Gronsky. Tough pass. And it's going to stay with the Comets. Tough pass there. Somebody bailed the Comets out. Tipped the ball out of bounds as Smith comes out. All right, Jorgensen trying to get it in. Grassman now. Guerra's got a screen. He's got about a 20-footer, but he doesn't take it. Grassman, Gronsky, back out. Back to Guerra. Guerra's going to hit reset a little bit. Ball tipped, but stays with the Comets. Grassman, Guerra. A little bit of a weave going as Gronsky, nice pass to his cousin, and he's fouled. Eichten gets the foul, and Brady's going to go to the stripe. I believe it's 3 team fouls each now, as that one goes on Eichten. Brady's first one catches some iron, but finds the nylon. 21-10 as Griffin's going to come back in, and Michael Gronsky's going to have a seat. Brady Gronsky even at the line. 22 of 44 for 50%. And he could use this one and hits it. All right, pressure again. Ron Portal. They get it across to the rails, then they throw it away. Almost. Nice job by Ron Portal to save it. Rich has it now. Back to Ron Portal. Ron Portal dribbles in, back to Rich. Foy will take a deep three. Off the iron, no good. It's going to go to the Comets. Tipped out of bounds by one of the rails. I think it was Eichton that got a pinky on it. One out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Comets, and Smith comes back in. Foy's going to have a seat. It's high fives all around from his teammates. 23-10, 9:24 to go first half. As I mentioned, it's youth night, so there'll be some kids running around here shortly. Griffin will take a deep three and hit it. Jackson Griffin getting back in the scoring column from beyond the arc. Pressure now, a lot of contact out there. Rails get it across. Rich has it, gets it over to Ron Portal. Ron Portal's going to dribble baseline. Tough pass in. And up and in is Eichton, and he's fouled. Nice move there by the big fella, Ben Eichmann, 6'6" senior, as Grassman's going to have a seat. Butterfield back in. JV had a nice win tonight. It was touch and go for a while, but they pulled away at the end. I've got the score here somewhere, but it's a decisive win. Free throw came off short. Rails get the rebound. Don't do anything with it. And Butterfield's going to be fouled, and we're going the other way here. Scott Butterfield got the rebound and had a swarm around him, and too much contact for the official. I think they missed one up on the scoreboard at some point. Fouls, I thought, would be even by now. But home team has 4. The guests have 3. 26-12. The Comets have the lead. Guerra's got the ball. Screen set up there at the top. Griffin feeling it. Hits it again. Yeah, you know you're feeling it when you can catch and shoot. He had to gather the puppies pretty quickly. And he didn't hesitate. Yeah, once you're starting to feel it, you're going to shoot everything. As Eichton is hassled down there in the corner, he loses the ball. It's going to go over to the Comets. Eichton had guys all over him and finally hit it off his own foot. 29-12, 8:20 to go first half. We're going to have the halftime stats from our statistician, Callan Ewings. Callan, what do you got to say for yourself tonight? You want Cameron to win? You got money on this one, buddy? All right, here we go. Griffin's got it. Guerra will take a tough shot. That one's going to be short. Comes off the rim, bounces off somebody's hand. It's going to stay with the Comets. Well, that was a toss-up. I couldn't tell who that came off of, but I think Smith is the last one with a paw on it. Guerra's going to pass it in the corner. Tough spot there. They get it over to Gronsky. It's going to go out to Griffin. Look out. He'll pop it. Gets free off a screen. Dribbles around. Gronsky back to Butterfield. Guerra will shoot it. Nope. Eyeballs it. Griffin will shoot it. And it's going to be off the back iron. No good this time. And here comes Foy for the rails. Foy gets it across. Nice pass. Sutton. Smith. Smith kicks it back out. Ends up in the hands of Ron Portal. Back to Foy. Back out. Sutton has an open look. Shoots a little too quick. Had some time there. Hits nothing. Guerra's going to come in, and it's going to be a charge. Tough one there, AJ. One of those borderliners, but nobody's going to argue that one as AJ gets called for the player control foul. Him and the Spooner rail that he charged into have a quick smile and a little chat there. Nice to see. AJ's on him now. They get it across. Foy's got it. Back to the top of the key. Ron Portal looking for some help. tough shot up and good from Ron Portal. That was a nice athletic move from the kid. Stops and pops from about 8 feet, 29-14, just under, well, right at 7 minutes to go. The Comets have the lead. Griffin's going to dribble in, high off the glass. He's got some springs, Jackson. Deceivingly quick, and he's got an excellent vertical. Pass goes out. Smith has it. Smith kicks it back out. Ron Portal, the lefty, dribbles in. Looking for something. Back out. Hedinger will take the three and hit it. Another three-pointer for the Spooner Rails. 31-17 now. Comets have the lead. Spooner Rail section on their feet over there, cheering on their team as Guerra's going to dribble in and get fouled. I think that was on Smith. It was. Smith, their leading scorer. And I guess that's his first. 5 team fouls on the Comets, 4 on the Rails, as we're going to have a couple of new players coming in. Guerra's going to get another one from the stripe. Gronsky's going to have a seat. Both Gronskys are going to have a seat. AJ shooting 75% from the free throw line, so that'll boost the old average. And the next one's good. Pressure again coming from the Comets. Little push off there from Rich. They play on. A lot of contact. They're letting them play tonight. That's okay. Foy is going to be double teamed over there. Finally gets it across. Hedinger dribbles in, looks for something, double teamed, kicks it back out. There's going to be a foul on one of the Comets. I think it was Guerra. It was AJ. Going to make it 6 team fouls on the Comets. That's his second. Sutton's going to have a seat. Got a new player coming in for the Spooner Rails, number 4. That's Yakes, Clayton Yakes, a freshman. Foy goes up off the glass and in. Foy gives a little gesture to the crowd like, shh. But honestly, nobody was saying anything. Griffin will take a deep three and hit it. Jackson Griffin feeling it. You know, if you've played this game and you can tell when somebody has got confidence, and he has got confidence oozing as Yates is hassled out there. The freshman gets it across. Ron Portal back to Yates. He'll shoot it from deep, and he can hit him, and he does. Clayton Yakes has no fear as a freshman. Ball is tipped away. And it's going to stay with the Comets. Boy, everybody on that Spooner Rail bench thought for sure it was going the other way. It's going to stay with the Comets. George is going to pass it in right in front of the visitor bench. Gronsky, Silvernail now. Back to Griffin. He'll shoot it from way downtown. And it's Jackson Griffin is feeling it. That was easily NBA 3. As Yakes has it now, and he's hassled out there, and he's going to get an over-back call. Well, they're going to talk about it. He had 1 foot over, and I think it's got to stand. Nope, the official says, no, that was my bad. It's going to stay with the red. So inadvertent whistle, we'll call it. And the Spooner Rails have the ball. Ron Portal across the timeline, gets a screen up top. Griffin's on him now. It's it back over. Smith will go in to the paint. He's going to travel, yes. A little extra shuffle of the Tootsie Toes there on number 24, and they're going to go the other way with it. 39-22. Comets have the lead, 4:57 to go. Halftime entertainment for you with the youth basketball Comets. Talked to Troy LaValle about that a little bit. Pretty proud of that stuff. He does a good job with it. All right, Silvernail. Down low, Gronsky. Nice up and in. It was a nice pass, entry pass from Jorgensen, but Gronsky did a nice job gathering his feet, turning and putting it in without hesitation. As now there's a steal, there's a shoe on the floor. Nice pass back out from Jorgensen. Silvernail comes up short. Official says my timeout. We're going to get a foot covered up here as Yakes gets his shoe back on. Lost his shoe about 30 seconds ago, and they just played on. Ron Portal will pass it in. They're still applying pressure, are the Comets. Yakes trying to break free. Finally, Foy does. Gets it back to Ron Portal. Ball is tipped. Foy's got it. Ball's tipped again. Comets have it. Gronsky all the way over to, ends up in the hands of the sharpshooter. Griffin hits another one. Oh my. And that's going to be a timeout. Jackson Griffin is feeling it. How many does he have? He's got 6 threes already and a deuce. So Jackson Griffin lighting it up. He's going to boost his average for sure tonight. What's he shooting from downtown? Let me see if I can find that for you. Our statistician over here is going to run out of ink. Jackson from three-point land. Yeah, he's over 40%, just over 40%. And he's racking them up tonight. Has he had a miss yet? Yeah, he had one miss, I think. So 6 for 7 from beyond the arc for Jackson, and he balloons that score up. They've got him doubled up now, the Comets, 44-22 for the Rails. 16 fouls on the Comets, 4 on the guests, 4:10 to go. But I'll tell you what, you get a guy to light it up from downtown, and you get him in a game in the playoffs. Yeah, anybody can win those games. All right, here we go. Pettinger's got it. Gronsky hassling him. Ron Portal, top of the keys, looking for somebody. Nobody there. He's going to go in himself. Gets a little opening. Left hand up, no good. Butterfield with it. Butterfield with another rebound. He's averaging just over 8 per game. He ends up with it now. Butterfield down to Gronsky. They've got that play down pat where the man from the weak side cuts over, and they get the ball to him as soon as he gets across the lane. He's got an open look. Foy from downtown hits it. Foy, a little something to say to the crowd again. A little friendly jeering going on. Griffin down low. Gronsky double teamed. He'll go up with it. Blocked. Boy, that looked clean, but they're going to say no. Looked like a lot of Spalding there, but they're going to say no. You're going to get 2 shots. Brady Gronsky. Mentioned Brady shooting 50% from the stripe as Sutton's set to come back in for the Spooner Rails as Guerra checks in. Coming in for the shooter, I think, is Guerra. Gronsky, no good this time. Grassman set to come back in. He's going to replace Michael Gronsky. Michael having a nice half. Guerra, as I mentioned, coming in for the shooter. And Brady hits that one. They'll let these 2 players change positions as Guerra's going to be on Smith. All right, trying to get across the timeline. Hettinger, a pretty good ball handler. He's got an open look. He'll take it. No good. Came up short with it. Smith has it now. Foy will take a deep 3. That one's no good. Eichten with the rebound. Back out. Ron Portal. He'll take a deep 3. That one's no good. Finally, Butterfield comes down with it for the Comets. Gets it ahead. Here comes Guerra. All the way over. Back to Gronsky. Back to Butterfield. Guerra with a deep 3, and he hits it. Boy, the threes are falling tonight for the Cameron Comets. Ron Portal now. 48-25 your score, and there's going to be a cheapie out there. About 45 feet from the hoop. Grassman puts hands on him, and that's going to be a foul on the home team. That's 7. Should be 1-1. As Smith takes a seat for the Rails. Sutton's in. And Hettinger's at the stripe. 50% on the season is Hediger, 7 of 14. Toes the line. That one's in. Hits his first. 48-26, 2:30 and counting down. We'll take a quick commercial after the halftime horn sounds as Hediger hits the second one. Boy, he looks better than 50% on those two. Guerra's got it now. Guerra hassled out there by Sutton. Sutton putting a body on him. Griffin now. Griffin gets a crack of daylight. That's going to go up, I guarantee you. Grassman. Down low they go. Back to Grassman, the lefty. He'll shoot it, no good. Rebound comes out, ends up in the hands of Grassman. Griffin down low. Butterfield up and good with the big right hand. Hediger gets it across the timeline. Hassled out there by Grassman. Eichten. Boy, almost throws it away. Hediger back to Ron Porter. He'll dribble in, elevate, miss it. Up and no good on the offensive rebound from Eichten. Here come the Comets, 1:38 to go. Griffin will go in amongst the, Grassman rather, will go in amongst the trees. Almost had it, couldn't quite get it over the rim as Hediger has it now, gets it down. Ron Portal baseline looking for somebody. Back to Hediger, he'll pop up a deep three and hit it. Hediger from downtown and 50-30 now. Butterfield kicks it back out. Little jumper and rolls out from Hediger. Or I'm sorry, from Jorgensen. Down low it goes to Foy. Back out, Ron Portal looking for somebody. Gets it down, Sutton, blocked. It's going to be out of bounds, going to stay with the Spooner Rails. The Gronsky boys coming back in for the Comets. Butterfield and Garrow have a seat, 50-30. Just under a minute here, first half. Sutton dribbles in, travels, no call. Hediger eyeballs it, won't shoot it. Foy's got it now. He's going to pump it up. That one's going to be high off the glass, no good. 41 seconds ticking down now. Jorgensen will dribble in, little floater, good. Jorgensen, another freshman with no fear. Get a couple of them on the floor tonight. Probably see Austin Butterfield for these Comets later on, another freshman that gets a lot of time. Hediger now, top of the key, throws it away. He's expecting Ron Portal to cut to the hoop. He didn't. Both of them say that was my fault. And they could split the blame on that one. 17 seconds, ticking down, 52-30. Almost halftime here at Cameron High School. Jorgensen, Griffin's feeling it. That one is off. You could tell that one didn't have the rhythm that the other ones did. Hediger will take a deep three. That one's off the iron. Gronsky's just going to hold it, and we'll go to halftime. So we'll come back after a quick commercial, hear from our statistician, Callan Ewings. In the meantime, 52-30. Cameron Comets have the lead. We'll hear a quick commercial. We'll come right back.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
Jason Erickson, Brandon Olson, Ryan Koenig, Jeremy Sisko, Brandon
So we're hearing from PA announcer
Derek Becker,
Kim Parker as she introduces the coaching staff for the youth basketball players here in Cameron.
Joe Isaacs, Mark Reichel,
And
Sean Grace, and Dave
players
Davidson. Let's give them a big round of
also making their way onto the floor, as you see. Not exactly sure what kind of chaos we're going to have here, but
fourth and fifth grade to meet under the basketball hoop towards the concession stand.
So all the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders are meeting there on that south basketball hoop. And Callan just informs me he's got to go to the bathroom. Boy, that timing for that 5th grader sometimes. Well, in the meantime, we'll see what's going on here. It looks like they're lining up for some kind of race at the moment. I don't see any cameras, so it's not picture time. Once again, other teams in the Heart of the North in action for on the boys' side tonight. Ladysmith at Ashland, Cumberland at Barron. Unity and Hayward doing battle. I'm guessing these Cameron Comets hope that the Hurricanes can knock off Unity, and then Northwestern at St. Croix Falls. Wouldn't that be an upset? And that would jostle up the top of the conference big time as they're starting to shoot layups here. 3rd and 4th graders. Once again, the standings: Heart of the North, Northwestern at 9-1, of course, in first place. Comets and Unity tied for second, 8-2. Hayward 8-3. St. Croix Falls 8-3. Ashland is 6-6. Ashland kind of a surprise to me. They actually look pretty darn good sometimes when we saw them earlier this season. Barron 5-8. Ladysmith 2-9. I thought Ladysmith would be up in the standings a little higher than 8th place. Cumberland 2-10, and these Rails looking to get their first win. They're trailing tonight 52-30. As you see the youth players out there doing their thing. Well, Cal left his stats here for me. He ran to the little boys' room, and I'm tempted to start reading his stats for him, but no, we'll hang on. Olympics starting tonight. Actually, they already started the opening ceremonies tonight. So I don't know exactly what's being televised, but looking forward to seeing the U.S. in action in the Winter Olympics. They've got some good figure skaters. They've got some good speed skaters. Lindsey Vaughn, of course, skiing tonight. I don't know what event it is. Don't text me and say downhill. I know that. I don't know specifically what event it is, but she's skiing with a torn MCL or ACL. I think it was MCL. I can't remember, but either way, she's got a knee brace on skiing tonight at 40. Is she 40 or 41 years old? Either way, forget about it. That is crazy to be competing at that level with or without an injury at that age. So hopefully she can continue to shine there. Hockey team already played, the girls hockey team, women's hockey team I should say, and they got a W already. So never understood that, how the Olympics start and then they have the opening ceremonies. But if I don't see Callan Ewings darkening the door here pretty soon, I'm going to have to read his stats for him. Cut his pay in half. What's half of nothing? 9 3-pointers for the Cameron Comets in that first half. Most of them coming at the hands of Jackson Griffin. Yeah, I mentioned when you're feeling it, you're feeling it. Almost doesn't matter where you're at on the floor when you've got that feeling. Well, we'll hear one more time from Northwood Tech, and then we'll come back, get the stats, and we'll get the second half here underway here on the We Are Network. Come on back.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
All right, well, they're going to take pictures. They're going to hand out some basketballs, some banners. Youth basketball night. A lot of energy in the gym with those kids running all over the place. And speaking of kids running all over the place, I don't know where my statistician went. I don't know if he walked over to Quick Trip to go to the bathroom or what, but I'm going to read his stats for him. Well, I'll save the rails, and I'll just do the, I'll save the comments, and I'll just do the rails. Looks like Ethan Hediger, 1-3 and a couple of free throws for 5 points. Joey Romportal, looks like he's got 2 buckets for 4 points. Clayton Yakes, the freshman, hit a 3, and he's got 3 points, no fouls. And here comes my statistician. What'd you do, go to Shatek to go to the bathroom? Here you go, young man.
Okay, so AJ Guerra has 13 points and 2 fouls. Jayton Silvernail has 2 fouls. Michael Gronsky has 4 points. Jackson Griffin's off to a really hot start with 20 points and 1 foul. 1 foul for Miles Grassman. 4 points for Scott Butterfield. Dylan Jorgensen has 6 points and 1 foul. And Brady Gronsky has 5 points. Then for Spooner, Ethan Hedinger has 5 points and 1 foul. And then Joey Portal has 4 points. Then Clayton Yakes has 3 points. Shamari Faheen has 3 points. And Cameron Rich also has 3 points. And then Noah Smith has 6 points and 2 fouls. And then Ben Ekton has 4 points and 2 fouls. And those are the halftime stats.
Well, Callan, you made her late to the show here, but you managed to get the stats in. Nice job. Couple of minutes and ticking down here. I heard one of the youth players come up with one of those free basketballs that they gave him, and I heard him say to his mom, "It's a woman's ball." Well, Junior, we're not in the big. Got to take what you can get. I thought that was kind of funny. So once again, 52-30, the Cameron Comets with a commanding lead here. Jackson Griffith with 6 3-pointers in that first half. I don't know what the record is, but he's on a roll. He had 2 misses, so 6 for 8 for downtown, and then Guerra, it's like AJ Guerra put in 3 of his own. So lighten it up from downtown, those 2 in that first half, and that'll balloon the score in a hurry. So some players that don't see a lot of time will probably get into the game. They're not real deep on the bench tonight, the Comets. As we tick down here and get ready to hand the ball to the Spooner Rails, they should have it as we get started here. Got some good young athletes on that Spooner Rails team, so they're going through what every team goes through, small town teams. They have their down years, they build. Some athletes go through, and then kind of all starts over again. Got to have a youth program. Got to get these kids fired up from the get-go and then keep them out. Burnout, of course, is a real thing now that we're playing around the calendar, it seems, in all of our sports. Sometimes the best thing you can do as a parent is just let the kid be and let them get a little hungry rather than shuttle them all over the place. AAU ball has become extremely popular. It used to be just for kids that were extremely, standouts, but a lot more kids getting into AAU ball. Nice pass to Butterfield. That was supposed to be an alley-oop. They changed smiles there as Guerra put it up there at the rim for him. Still got 2 points out of the show, 54-30. Ball's out of bounds, going to stay with the Spooner Rails. Ron Portal will pass it in. He's got Henniger at the top of the key, comes over, receives the ball, guarded by Guerra. Bounce pass down, Smith, right hand, travels. Nope, they're going to call a jump ball. Thought for sure he traveled there, but they're going to call a held ball. It's going to stay with the Rails. Rich will pass it in. Looking for somebody. Almost gets a 5-second count out of the deal. Smith goes baseline around Butterfield, blocked. Back out. Ron Portal has it now. Gets it down. Sutton back to Smith. Smith dribbles in. Back out. Hedinger looking for some daylight. Gets it over, throws it away. Went right between his two players, threw it to nobody, and they both said, you have it. And it went out of bounds, and now Guerra's going to pass it in. And the Comets will take over. 54-30. The Rails looking for their first points this half. Top of the key. That was... Well, we'll hit reset here. Deep pass, Guerra off the iron, no good. Rebound, Hediger. Hediger tears it away, gets out of there, and dribbles up. Guerra's guarding him. Nice pass inside, Smith. This time he goes up with it. Contended by Butterfield, a little strong. Here comes Guerra. And I looked down for a second, looked back up, I didn't see what happened. Regardless, it was a turnover, no foul, as Butterfield is going to come out. Rich has it, passes it in. They're still putting on pressure, these Comets. Hediger will dribble across. Guerra's guarding him there. Little shake and bake. Rich will shoot a deep one off the iron, no good. Guerra's got it. Griffin's got it. Jorgensen all the way down back to Griffin. All around the horn they go. Down low to Gronsky. He's looking for somebody. Gets it back out to Guerra. Guerra looking for Griffin. They're pass and cut at this point, trying to get the open look. Guerra has it now. Down low. Gronsky contended. Nice pass. Yeah, you can see Jorgensen streaking to that empty spot under the hoop. Gronsky just had to get his handle on it. And he found him instantly. 56-30. Hediger's got it. Hediger, a nice-looking athlete, strong-looking kid, Hediger. Rich to Hediger again. Hediger on the wing, looking for somebody. Not a lot of movement from the Spooner Rails. Sutton now. Sutton, one dribble, passes it down, back out. Eichton sets a screen. Ron Portal goes in. Shoots it up left-handed, no good. Out of bounds, no. He saves it into the Comets. Silvernail now with it. Jorgensen kicks it back out. Silvernail will take a three. That one's going to be off the iron, no good. Hediger. Here comes Spooner Rails. Hediger across the timeline, looking for somebody. Splits the defense up. Oh, a little too strong off the glass for the kid. Rolls out. Here comes the Comets. Silvernail dribbles in. Back out. Griffin passes up the three. He was shooting that in the first half. Guerra with a tough shot. High off the glass. Should say off the iron, and then it went high up off the glass and in. 58-30, 14:38 to go. Comets going to get a W here. It's just the margin now. Tipped away by Gronsky. He corrals it, gets it up to Jorgensen. Jorgensen dribbles in, gets it back to Gronsky. Griffin, nice pass. Nice look down low from Griffin to Silvernail. 30-point lead now, 60-30. And what do we got? A timeout. Timeout on the floor called by Spooner Rails, Coach Smith. Now we're going to hear from All right, there's the horn. Here come the officials. Let's break it up, fellas. Comets averaging 69 points a game. They're going to balloon that average a little bit here tonight, as they already have 60 points, 30 points for the Spooner Rails. They're approaching their average as well. Hedinger gets it over. Sutton back to Hedinger. Double teamed out there. Are they in a zone now, the Comets? As Gronsky tips it away, Guerra tips it to himself. Another turnover, nice steal, up and almost in by by Butterfield rather. Can't quite finish with the left hand. The freshman Yakes back in. He's a shooter, as Coach LaValle just reminded his team. Nice pass, up and in. Nice basketball move there and basketball play from the Spooner Rails as Eichton goes up with it. High off the glass, contended. That one's also contended by a follow-up by Jorgensen's, no good. Spooner Rails have it now. Dribbles down, does Romportal, up and in. Joey Romportal with a nifty turnaround, the lefty, as the sharpshooter set to come back in, number 13 for the Comets, Griffin. Butterfield's got it now, down low. He's got a nice move and nice block by Eichton to deny him down low at the box. Romportal looking for somebody. He's got Hedinger. Hedinger screened off. Dribbles in, loses the ball. It's going to go over. Turnover. Hedinger dribbled in, asking the coach to give him a little rest. Acting like he took a shot in the head. I think he's just disappointed with himself. No, he took a shot in the head. He's holding his head like it hurts. Young Hedinger. Griffin now. Silvernail. Silvernail guarded out there by the freshman Yates. Gronsky from the free throw stripe, no good. Finds Butterfield to a cutting Brady Gronsky, up and in. 7 points for Brady now. Romportal's bumped. Throws it off the glass, no good. Silvernail's got a nice job. Silvernail has a nice lane to the hoop. Finds the nylon, 64-34. Romportal, Yakes, baseline. Sutton dribbles in. Down to Eichton, kicks it back out, intercepted by Gronsky, up ahead to his cousin. He's going to go all the way. Up, fouled, no good. Foul's going to go against Smith, I believe. It is. That's his third foul, Smith. Gronsky didn't go to the stripe. 50% on the season. First team foul on the guests. First foul of the second half, according to the scoreboard, as Gronsky hits it. Smith's going to have a seat. Hedinger's going to come back out after a short rest. Kind of the floor general. Ethan Hedinger, a senior. Gronsky hits that one. boosted his average a little bit tonight from the free throw line. Ball is tipped. Oh, it goes off of Ron Portal out of bounds. Going to go to the Comets. Disappointed look on Ron Portal's face. Eichten, Yates, Rich, Ron Portal, and Hedinger on the floor for the Rails. Down low to Michael Gronsky. Looking for help. Griffin's got it. He'll shoot it. Not this time. Griffin gone a little cold. That happens. Hedinger's got it. Hedinger will pump it from three. No good. Rebound comes down to Michael Gronsky. He's got Silvernail up ahead. He's going to go all the way with it. Off the glass, fouled. Up and in for Gronsky. Yakes gets the contact. Gronsky's going to go to the stripe for one. Guerra's going to check in. Griffin's going to have a seat. Should be his first foul on Yakes. It is. Second team foul now in this half. 11:21 to go in the ball game. 68-34. And they've kind of maintained that double up score the entire time here, the Comets, as that one is in and out for Gronsky. Ron Portal has it. Lefty dribbles across, tries a tough pass all the way down. Rich back out to Smith. Picked off. Silvernail's got it. Another turnover by the Rails. Guerra back to Grassman. Grassman in. Gronsky with a quick fake. Weaves around. Fouled. Up. No good. He's going to go to the stripe. Michael Gronsky being aggressive on the offensive end. Ron Portal's first foul. Third on the team. Michael Gronsky is 60%, 9 of 15, 10 of 16. Silvernail's going to have a seat, and we see the younger Butterfield for the first time, the freshman Austin. Scott's little brother. Good athletes, both those kids, as Silvernail, check that, Gronsky hits the second one. He's going to have a seat. Jorgensen back in for the Comets. Not a real deep bench tonight, as we've got some injuries in that JV squad, and then since that JV game was so tight, some of those kids played almost the entire game that would normally get some time here. Smith dribbles in, kicks it back out. Henniger, Rich, he'll shoot a deep one. Online, no good. Here comes Jorgensen. Grassman will set. Around the horn they go to Guerra. Guerra screen, up, floater, just off. Here come the Spooner Rails. Ron Portal. Ron Portal's going to go up the lefty and hits it. Little turnaround J for number 2. Ron Portal hits it. Hedinger's out there on Grassman. Younger Butterfield goes in with it. Off the glass, no good. Jorgensen gets the rebound, up and good. Jorgensen, the word smooth comes to mind every time the kid touches the ball. He is just smoother than smooth. Pass comes down to Ron Portal, looking for somebody to cut. Nobody moving, finally dumps it down to Eichten. Eichten's gonna go up, big Euro step, good. Probably not the right word for it, a Euro step, just a big first step off of the post-up position down there, and up and good for Eichten. As Guerra has it now. Ron Portal on him like a cheap suit. Ron Portal contact. Grassman now. Jorgensen head fake, gets a little daylight. Guerra will shoot it from deep. Going to be off the iron, no good. Nice job from Austin Butterfield to tip it to himself, the freshman. Back out to Grassman. Grassman will dribble in. Guerra's going to get another look at it. Baseline, little floater, good. Athletic move from A.J. Guerra. 17 points for Guerra now. So on the offensive end, this Comets team coming alive. As we're going to see number 55 for the Comets, or I'm sorry, for the Rails. Ace Grady, the senior, coming in. 6'1" senior Grady.
Coming up on 9 minutes left to play, a half
9 minutes to go in this one. 74-38. Grady's got it, kicks it back out. Smith back to Ron Portal. He'll shoot it deep, hit it. Ron Portal from downtown with a nifty shot. 41 points now for the Rails. That's beyond their average on the season. They did hit 70 points against the Ladysmith Lumberjacks back on the last week of January as Jorgensen up with it. Butterfield gets the rebound. He's up with it, no good. Finally ends up with Eichton. Here come the Rails. Hedinger. Eichton, another nice looking athlete. I know his dad, good guy, Dr. Eichton. Kicks it out. Smith dribbles in. Floater, good. Little jump shot from about 5 feet. Smith finds some daylight, hits it. 43 points now for the visitors. 74 for the home team Comets. 8 minutes to go. Nice pass down low. Scott Butterfield up and in. Nice entry pass from Griffin. Hedinger. Ron Portal, baseline. Up and in. Ron Portal feeling it, the lefty. Dribble down to the baseline. Got a little daylight. Elevated. Jorgensen now. He's going to get a screen from Gronsky. Gronsky rolls. Nothing there. Back out Butterfield. Guerra now. Jorgensen down to Gronsky. He's double teamed. Nowhere to go with it. Kicks it back out. Griffin will take a deep three. No, he eyeballs it. Butterfield back to Guerra. Guerra will take a deep three. Tipped by Ron Portal. Got a piece of it. Griffin now again. You could tell that shot's a little bit more labored this time. Not as much rhythm in it. But he had to cool down. Had 6 in a row in that first half, did Jackson. Brady Gronsky's going to have a seat. Jorgensen's going to have a seat. Silvernail in. Guerra. Michael Gronsky. Griffin. And Butterfield in for the Comets. Grady throws it away temporarily. Eichton tracks it down for the Rails. Kicks it back out. No, Gronsky gets it to Scott Butterfield. And he's pushed when he tries to dunk. And boy, he landed funky and he's limping a little bit. That was not pretty. He had a breakaway, did Scott. He was going to try to dunk it, but he got contact from behind, threw him off. He came down funny on that right leg, and now here he comes again. He's going to try to dunk it again, and he's hit again. No foul. I don't know if he's going to try to dunk it, but he was up there, Scott. Looks like he's able to move pretty good as he's breaking away again, Butterfield. He's got an open look at the hoop, but they're not getting it to him. Now they do. Butterfield kicks it back out. Guerra downtown, no good. Tipped around, ends up in the hands of Butterfield. Jackson Griffin down. Guerra, floater, baseline, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Butterfield with a nifty move. Nice save by Silvernail down there. And a nice move by Butterfield to get it up and over the rim with a little finger roll. 80-45, 5 minutes, 36 seconds to go. Second half. Ron Portal will go up with it again. Off the glass is fouled. 2 shots coming. Ron Portal's going to go to the stripe. Foul is going to be on Michael Gronsky, I think. Ron Portal shooting surprisingly only 54% from the line. Got a nice shot, the lefty. That one's up and good. Ace Grady going to have a seat. Cameron Rich coming back in, the sophomore. Sutton's in there. That one's up and good. Jax Foss comes in, the freshman. I saw him on the JV squad. Nice looking player, number 23 for the Spooner Rails. Silvernail gets it over to Gronsky. Gronsky gets a little daylight. He's got the freshman on him. Little push. That's kind of a cheapie. Number 23, Foss, going to get himself into the book as Channing Erickson going to see his first action for the Cameron Comets as Butterfield gets a nice hand and has a seat. Scott Butterfield. Erickson's got it now in the corner, dribbles, loses it. Here comes Rich for the rails. He throws it away. Gronsky intercepts it. Younger Butterfield up ahead. He's going to go up, try, no good underneath the hoop. It's a scrum for it. Finally, Foss tears it away, comes down, Euro step, more contact, ball's loose, and it's going to be out of bounds, going to stay with the rails. Whew. 80-47, 4:51. Comets going to come away with a win here tonight. I don't know the scores from those other games going on. That Hayward game, something somebody would be interested in as Sutton elevates and pops it. Gets 2 for the Spooner Rails, 80-49. Gronsky, Butterfield, back out, Silvernail. Silvernail's got an open look. He's going to pass it off to Michael. Michael down low, nice cut, back over. And Austin Butterfield with a floater up and in. Nice look. Johnny on the spot was Austin. First points of the game for him. Gronsky tips it away from Ron Portal temporarily. Ron Portal looking for some help. Finally finds Rich, dribbles in, kicks it out. Smith will shoot it from downtown. No good, yes. Little preliminary judgment call on my part. That one managed to creep over the rim and good. I think his Tootsie Toe was on the line though, 82-52. Erickson will go up with it, blocked, go up with it again, blocked, go up with it again, steps on the line. Channing Erickson, one-man show there for a minute as the Spooner Rails are going to get some kids in. See if I can catch up to them here. DJ Johnson, a junior coming in, number 13. Foss has got the ball out there. Number 21, David Salveson, a senior, in for the Spooner Rails as well. Johnson's got it, looking for somebody. There's nobody there. He finally kicks it out. Sutton will dribble in, shoot it, no good. Ball's loose. Finally, Erickson comes out with it, and he gets it over to Michael Gronsky. Grassman will shoot it from deep. Just off. Ball's tipped around. Now there's a bit of a scrum. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Comets. The younger Eichten is coming in, the sophomore, number 25. Caden Seamuth Henry. I hope I'm saying it right. Seamuth Henry, sophomore, also in, number 22. Nice looking athlete. And he's got the ball. Number 22, Caden, we'll call him. Caden kicks it out. Eichten dribbles in, shoots it. No good, but he's going to go to the line. Xander Walt, also in, a junior for the Spooner Rails. Joe Eichton's going to get a couple of free throws here. Hits it. Bounced around a little bit and then found the center finally. And he's going to get another one. 82-53. Second one is good. 82-54. Gronsky. Silvernail. 3 minutes to go in this one and counting down as Grassman's looking down low. Butterfield off the box and in. Nice shot by Austin. 84-54. Pass goes down. Eichten takes a Euro step in. No good. Here comes Grassman. Grassman looking ahead. Kicks it back out. Silvernail eyeballs it. Won't shoot it. Guarded out there by Eichten. Finds the baseline. Austin Butterfield up. No good. Gets his own rebound and hits it. That's the future of Comets basketball right there. That kid's going to be a force. Got some good players in those lower grades. Ball's tipped away from Silvernail's got it. Another turnover by the Rails. Michael Gronsky up and in with the right hand. Going to hit 90 points here if they're not careful. 88-54, 2 minutes to go. A Caden, and they're going to have a timeout. Let's hear one more time from Northwood Tech, and we'll be right back. No, they're not going to talk about anything. They're just going to get a couple more players in, so we'll stay here. Don't want to miss these guys. Mason Sobrowski, a senior, is coming in for the Spooner Rails. Solvenson's got it, gets it over to Sobrowski. Sobrowski will dribble in. Gronsky will say, not in my house, and hits it out of bounds. Crowd likes it. At least the crowd in royal blue. 88-54, 149 to go. Thanks for staying with us on this one. Youth night here. Cameron. Sobrowski has it, kicks it back out. That is Johnson. Back to Solvenson, back to Eichton. Eichton. Johnson now. Johnson finally gets it down. Eichton blocked. A lot of contact, but they're going to let him play on. Pass up ahead from Channing Erickson goes out of bounds off of Silvernail. It's going to stay with the, it's going to go over to the Spooner Rails. Number 31 is going to pass it in. Xander Walt, the junior. And he'll dribble it across as they start to tick down here. Solvenson. Deep shot. And no good. Boy, they wanted him to hit that one, but he didn't. Spooner Rails crowd are waiting to come unglued if he hits that one. Austin Butterfield will kick it back out, and the Comets are going to burn the clock. Lansky, top of the key, under a minute. Pass down to... Lost my breath there. It was going the other way, and then Channing Erickson got his own shot, took it right out of the hands of the Rails player, put it back up, and is fouled. He's going to go to the stripe, Channing. Channing is 33% from the stripe and hits that one. Crowd favorite here, Channing. 89-54. This will be 90 if he can hit it. And off the iron, no good. Eichton has it. Almost turns it over, gets it back. Eichton almost travels again. They're going to let him play. 41 seconds. Solveson wrestling for it. Walt has it. Back over to Sobrowski. Sobrowski looking for somebody. Solveson. That is Johnson now with it. Johnson between the legs looking for somebody. Gonna dribble in. Eichton will shoot it up. No good. Rebound Comets. 13 seconds, and that should be it. So the Cameron Comets gonna get another W. Go 9-2 in the conference. And we'll have to see how those other games play out. Your final 89-54. Cameron Comets with the W. And we're going to sign off here as the players shake hands. Comets back in action on Monday night. That one's against Hayward. And then they travel right away the next night to Osceola to take on a non-conference opponent in the Chieftains. Spooner Rails, let's see if I can find where they're going next. Non-conference action on Tuesday night at Ellsworth, and then they're back in Heart of the North play on the 12th against St. Croix Falls. So, thanks for joining us for this one. Jay Cornell signing off on the We Are Network. Final score, once again, 89-54 Comets.